We are in an epidemic, and no, I'm not talking about COVID-19. I am talking about the number of guys in my DM asking me about texting. Like, I don't get it. What is so tough about texting a girl you are feeling? As I start to talk to the people and I start to get their questions, I'm like, you know what? I think it's time for a video. People aren't quite sure how to text a girl. Do I text her every day? Text her every night? Do I FaceTime her before? Do I call her? There's so many questions, and I'm definitely here to give y'all some answers. Fellas, let's talk. What's good, guys? It's your boy Chad here from Defund Simping. And today's video topic, jumping into the texting game. Yes, a lot of people have questions on this topic, so I'm going to provide for you guys some do's and some don'ts, so you can actually get out here and start converting these numbers you get when you're out here in the clubs, the bars, sliding the IG DMs, because I want the best for you guys. I want some success, and who better to give it to you than Penpals? But before we jump into today's video topic, I want you to join my free Discord. In my Discord, we talk about all types of dope shit, right? First, it's like guys sending in their text messages saying, hey bro, what should I do here? Guys are sending in their dating app profiles and asking people to review it. It's a good community. Also, if you're impressed with the game I'm kicking to you right now, you may want to click the link down below for coaching, where you work with me one-on-one for 8 weeks and I totally transform your dating. But without further ado, let's jump into today's video topic. A big question I get is, Chad, after I got her number, the IG DM, the cold approach, when should I be setting up the date? It's important to set up the date within, I say, 5-ish to 10 messages. The reason why I say 5 to 10, listen, if you're just trying to get straight to the point, ask it in 5. If you're trying to have a little bit of banter, a little bit of back and forth, yeah, definitely ask her how her day's going. Maybe ask her some questions that you didn't get to ask the night before. Then ask for her availability. The reason why we're not waiting weeks and months is, let's be real, guys. When men text women, there's intent behind it. But when women text men, there's not always intent behind it. You've heard it on TikTok and YouTube, talk shows on Wendy Williams. Girls will talk to you just because they're bored, not because they have any intention of going out with you. So it is important you find out quickly, did this girl give you her number because she was actually interested in getting to know you? Or did she give you her number so she can have another pen pal added to the list? And fellas, we are not trying to be pen pals and no ladies. Listen, we are trying to get busy, either get in a relationship, get in something serious, or just try to have fun. You choose. That's not up to me, but I want you guys to be intentional. So the conversation can go something like this. Hey Jessica, it's Chad from last night. Hey Chad, how's it going? Oh, I'm doing fantastic. Now, did your liver hold up? Are you feeling hungover from last night? Oh, no, I feel fine, thank you. Did you drink a lot? Nah, actually, I woke up this morning, hit the gym, got some cardio in, and starting the rest of my day right now. Oh, that's so dope. You're on your purpose. Exactly. Hey, I'm curious. What's your week looking like? I'd love to grab a drink with you. Now, the reason why I said, what's your week looking like, is because I don't want to ask her, you free Tuesday? She says no. Okay, you're free Friday. She says no. Now you look like you're way too available. So I like asking her, what's your week looking like? And you let her tell you her schedule. And if she can't tell you her schedule, you gotta kick rocks, bro. You just did yourself a favor. By this girl not telling you her availability, that's her way of saying, I'm not interested. If she was interested, she would give you her availability. So boys, after you get her number, 5-10 messages tops, you're asking her what's your week looking like, what's your availability like, and you're picking a day she gave you. And if she can't give you a date, you gotta move on. The next do tip I can give you is save it for the date. Guys, you and me both, we all have good stories, good travel stories, maybe some bad first date stories. You want to save those experiences for the first date. You want to have something to talk about. Now for me, guys, I have damn near a script on a first date. I know exactly which stories get their attention. I know which stories make them laugh. I know what to say. I know what, things to bring out the toolbox to make a first date fun. What's that for you? Do you have funny travel stories? funny first date stories, a funny first kiss story. Don't be talking about that on text. So you don't show up on their first date thinking like, damn, I talked to this girl for freaking a week and have nothing to talk to her about. The third tip I can give you guys is FaceTime the girl. Now, one thing I've noticed is when I FaceTime the girl for max boys, 10 minutes, is it almost acts like a first date. What it does for me, it allows the girl to get comfortable with me, familiar with me, especially if we met on a dating app or I slid into her IG DM. She has no idea what I sound like, no idea what my energy is like, my personality is like. So having a FaceTime little date before can definitely raise your chances of not getting a flake because she knows your personality already. Also, the FaceTime gives you benefits as well. You get to see what this girl really looks like. Because as you know, guys, girls work the filters, they work the angles. So you FaceTiming her will allow you to see what she really looked like. So there's also benefits on your end as well. The next tip I can give you is be unpredictable. Now, guys, you've heard girls on TikTok or YouTube or talk shows talk about,
he was just boring.
This is what I've kind of understood. They want you to be somewhat irregular. Now, this is what I mean by that. If you text a girl, good morning, every single day, Monday through Sunday, she may get bored. I'm not saying she will, I'm saying she may. The reason why I'm saying she may is every morning she rolls out of bed, she knows you're gonna be there to send her a text good morning. She rolls out of bed and says,
man, I bet this bitch right after you texted me. Yep, he did.
So to avoid that, some days I say good morning to her. Some days I say good afternoon. And some days I don't text her at all. So guys, be unpredictable. Don't send her the same good morning text every single day. Maybe on Monday, it's good morning. Tuesday, you say nothing. Wednesday, it's a good afternoon. Thursday, it's a good night. You know what I mean? You're in and out. She never quite understands your texting pattern. She never knows when she's going to hear from you. Now, let's roll into the don'ts, right? Let's roll into things you're not going to be doing with this girl. The first thing all of us get caught up in, and yes, me too, is we're not going to send her a bunch of validation. Boys, let me tell you something. If a girl is not feeling you yet, you giving her any validation doesn't make her like you more. It doesn't make her more turned on. A beautiful woman is damn near numb to hearing things like, you're pretty, you're beautiful. She hears it every single day. So be very wary on sending her too much validation. You don't need to text her, hey, good morning, beautiful queen. Hey, good morning, beautiful sunrise. She doesn't need that from you. Be a man, just text her, hey, good morning, Jessica, and keep it pushing. The second thing I don't want you guys doing while you're texting a woman is you don't offer reschedules if she bailed on you. If a woman ever bails on your date, especially hours before, and she says, sorry, can't make it, she didn't offer a reschedule. That means she was probably never interested in the first place. So it's dead. You don't go offering her,
hey girl, but Meg said you can't do today, but can you do tomorrow?
You don't want to be desperate, boys. If she's not willing to offer you a reschedule, it's dead. Call it a wrap. There's no need to do it. Just is dead. It's over. The third tip I can give you guys is to punish bad texting behavior. Let's just say this girl's been giving you great responses. It's always some type of lengthy response. Then you say, hey, how was your day? And she responds, good. Now, when I see a text that says good, I think to myself, okay, she gets one more and then she gets left on red. I'll say, hey, glad you had a good day. What are you up to right now? And if she responds with nothing, you leave it on red and you get out of there. You're letting this girl know, listen, if you want to talk, we're going to talk. But if you don't want to talk, I'm just going to leave you on red. Guys, you have to punish bad behavior. If she's not giving you good responses, you just got to move on. If anything, guys, maybe wait and call her the next day. But I just don't like talking to girls that give me very low effort. I'm in the business of high interest only. So if you're sending me one-word messages, sorry, I got to move on. Now, this last tip is a little controversial, but I don't like sending that text. And I know you know what I'm talking about. It's the text after the date. Now, here's how my brain works. I set up the date, I picked you up for the date, and I paid for it. The least she can do is send me a text saying, thank you, I enjoyed my time. Now listen guys, are you gonna lose the girl if you send her a text, oh my god, thank you so much for coming out with me tonight? No, you won't. But I just think it's a better dynamic when she sends that text. That lets me know she's grateful. That lets me know she's not entitled, because a lot of girls just expect you to do all that type of stuff. A girl who's grateful and says, hey, I do appreciate you picking me up tonight, paying for the date. I had a good time. That's the type of girl you want to keep around for sure. So you can go ahead and send that text. There's no law saying you can't do it. I just prefer if she did. Those are just a few texting tips. I don't want to ramble on too long, but if there's any questions you guys have, please leave it down below in the comment section. I love to make a little TikTok about it, YouTube shorts about your specific texting tips. But you guys have a great rest of your day, and be talking to y'all soon. Peace.